Hey loves, how are you guys? So this is probably going to be one of my harder videos because I don't like to admit defeat. And I feel like I am at this point and I feel overwhelmed and I honestly don't know what to think. I just feel like there's so many things going through my head at this point. But let me explain. This point in my life, I actually need help like I've never needed help before. Even when I left Renee, it was easier to cope and get through things because I had a huge family support system. And even now I do. It's just, I'm so used to being headstrong, independent, and doing things the way that things need to be done, taking care of my family. And for the first time, I feel like I can't do that. And it is really weighing heavy on my heart. And let me explain why these things are taking place and kind of give you a little bit of a backstory so you know that I'm not looking for a handout. That's definitely not what I'm doing, but hear me out. So for those of you that have been longtime followers, you know that Renee and I were together for 8 years, and in our 8 years of being together, there was a Star credit card that, we had gotten together, and I thought he had taken care of the bill, and he didn't. And so with that being said, I was stuck and unaware that I was stuck with it until I had my income tax return completely taken from me. And I was a little shocked because I was like, wait a minute, I never had a judgment. I never went to court. What is going on? And the IRS told me, nope, they requested it. We have to give them the full amount. And I was like, roger that. So, they took the income tax return. And I get a bill that I still owe $19,000 on it. And the reality is the bill never even got that high. I guess just over the years of interest and everything, that's what they're charging now. And I was like, how am I ever going to get out of this bill? This is ridiculous. And so with that being said, I have decided that I'm probably going to file bankruptcy. Not probably, I'm definitely going to. And that's not the only reason. The other reason is, for those of you that follow me on my other social media sites such as Instagram and Facebook, you'll know that I have been battling workers' comp for quite some time now. I was injured about a little over 2.5 years ago, and the pain has not gone away. I still deal with pain on a daily basis. Some days are better than others, and I guess your body just learns to adjust to the chronic pain, and that's what my body's done, but it doesn't mean that I'm able to function with the chronic pain. And so the most I do on a daily basis is I go to my physical therapy 4 days a week, which is very difficult for me, but I'm doing it. Well, I was expecting a check from workers' comp yesterday, and instead I get a letter today telling me that I have exhausted all my benefits and that I will no longer be getting payments, which was a huge blow to me because I was unaware that that was the case, and I thought that I would at least have this month to be able to take care of bills and also to be able to come up with the money for my bankruptcy attorney. Of course, now that's not the case. And so I have to figure out how to come up with about $3,500 this month for bills, as well as my bankruptcy attorney, which is a lot, and of course to take care of the family. So basically, when I say that I need help, what I mean by that is I need any input you guys could give me in terms of where I can sell used clothes, craft supplies. We have tons of knickknacks, everything. Like, I obviously want to downsize. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I had already told myself when I had gained the weight because of this accident and I put away all the clothes that didn't fit me anymore, that I wasn't going to go back into those clothes. So, and they've been sitting for 2.5 years. And so I figure when the time is right and I get to my goal weight, one reward that I can give myself, if I'm doing better at that time, is to purchase some new clothes. And so at this point, my main focus is family. And so I need to get all the things that we have sold. And when I say I have a lot, that's not an exaggeration. I have way too many things that have been sitting around that have not been used for years. A lot of it is brand new. And so I need to downsize, and any advice you guys could give me would be greatly appreciated. Also, I want you guys to know that I will be posting several destash videos just because, you know, I obviously want to give you guys first dibs on some of the craft supplies that I do have for sale, and hope and pray that those things move. I will be listing things at a very, very affordable price. I already ordered several boxes from the post office so that I can make sure that everything gets shipped and taken care of. So, again, I'm sorry to have to ask for help, but I am in that rock and a hard place right now, and I'm fidgeting a lot because it's difficult for me to accept and admit, but, you know, sometimes you have to admit defeat from time to time, you know what I mean? And that's what I have to do right now. And I know that I'm going to get hate. I know that people are going to say hurtful things, and for the first time in my life, I'm actually okay with that, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. Will it hurt? Yeah, but I have to know my worth, and I have to know that even though words are impactful and they do hurt, I have to know where I stand, and I have to know that I'm not asking for a handout. I am giving goods in exchange for what I'm going through, and I am selling things in order to provide for my family. So with that being said, I truly appreciate you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to either message me via my social media networks or on here as well. Of course, social media platform as well, but in terms of Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, you know, here, all that great stuff. And I always do get back to my comments and my messages. So again, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and please stay tuned for all of the destashes. All right, love you guys. Bye now.